Sine Simpson. I anchor the 5 o'clock news for ABC 7. And Doug Hill and Bob Ryan, our chief meteorologist, said that they were going to have nice, mild autumn weather that was going to hold out for us today. And of course they delivered, because it's coverage you can count on, right? At ABC 7. So we're very pleased. But ABC 7, our sister station, TBD, Politico newspaper, and also WTOP radio have all teamed together to be the media sponsors this year, and we're so excited to do this once again. The Red Kettle and bell ringers are such an iconic symbol of Christmas, and it's just a season, right?
That's right.
It's earlier and earlier every year, but it's always a season for charitable giving. So we're so excited to get this launched. The campaign actually starts today, and it's going to continue on through December 24th. Now there will be 292 Red Kettles throughout the metro area. That's DC and Northern Virginia and Maryland. And you're going to find them in front of some of the partnering retailers like Walmart, Sam's Club, Kmart, Michaels, Safeway, and others. So anyone can drop in your cash or your checks. In the past, we've reported on people dropping in things like gold watches, rare coins, so we'll take that too. We will take that too. But what's so awesome this year, in addition to the cash and the check donations, is that we're going online, and there are a lot of opportunities to give, even without heading out to the grocery store. So I'm going to let my colleague tell you a little bit more about that, but I also want to share with you that 100% of the funds that are collected here in our area are going to stay in our area. And that's a big deal, because we all know the economy has hit us hard. It's been a difficult time for so many people. So the fact that we can support people who are struggling right here in our community, it's a beautiful thing. It's truly the essence of what the holiday season is all about. So we're so excited to be a part of this and to give. So to tell you a little bit more about some of the online ways you can give, and I should mention that there's anyone can host a virtual online Red Kettle. You can download a bell ringer app to your cell phone. I know everybody needs that. And you can give by texting. So I'm going to turn things over to my colleague, Catherine Amenta from TBD, who's going to share a little bit more.
Thank you, Sinead. Well, at TBD, we like to say we're all over Washington, and the good news is, so are they.
That's right.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, if you don't have cash, you don't have your ceremonial dollar, it's okay, because it's all online. They're called virtual kettles, and you just go to, what do we got here? salarmydc.org. It's all on there. You can find each county, each city that you want to donate to, and you just make your donation, and all the money stays right here. And the cool thing is, you can have virtual kettles that is just for your business. You can pick a hospital, a group, you guys get together, get your office together, make your own kettle, and then you can make donations through that. You just search for it on that website again. And as Sinead was saying, an iPhone app, you can do it on Twitter, Facebook, all the other ones. I never heard of Picasa. I don't know that one. And WordPress, there's all sorts of ways you can do it. And so it's a really great idea. And again, if you don't see a kettle, it's all right. You can just do it all online. Bob Madigan from TOP is going to explain how that money is used. Bob?
Thank you very much. Yeah, Doug Hill did the same thing for us.
Yeah.
He promised the same kind of wedding. So that was
From the Glass Enclosed
from the
Nerve
Glass
Center.
Enclosed Nerve Center. And I get to escape that constantly, to be able to hang out with people such as the folks behind me who dedicate their lives to helping others. Now, where's the money going? As was mentioned, it's staying right here. Every dime is staying right here in the greater Washington area. And it's to help people who are in need of all kinds of things, whether it's food, clothing, utility, rent assistance, emergency holiday assistance through programs such as the Angel Tree. You can see that right back there. And after-school music programs. You may not know about this, but the Alexandria School for the Performing Arts actually helps, with the Salvation Army's help, helps the kids in Alexandria. And there are others, all because of the Salvation Army in Alexandria. And they also help prevent homelessness, assist women with children. And how do they do all of this? They do it with your generosity and also with your time and talents, as well as your treasures. Volunteer. You can be a volunteer. You can be a Red Kettle bell ringer. I tried that last year. They're going to let me do it again. And we need volunteers throughout the whole season. And, you know, you can work with a group. All of you sign up. And that way you can be out there as a group ringing bells. Or you can do it individually. It's very easy. All you have to do is call Andy Bob, Director of Development, at, write this number down, 202-756-3910. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the man we all report to here, the National Capital Area Commander, Major Steve Morris.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Listen, thank you for coming out today. It's a banner day at the Salvation Army. We're excited about starting this campaign yet again. For over 110 years, the Salvation Army has used this little equipment back here to raise significant funds for the Salvation Army. You'll know that the Salvation Army last year in this region alone raised $1,350,000 out of this process right here. How about giving the community a hand for that? I want to tell you, if you remember last year, you'll remember that the Saturday before Christmas, you can call it Snowmageddon, you can call it whatever you want to call it. We called it a no kettle day because nobody was shopping. So we lost the most valuable day prior to Christmas last year. We are intentional. The need is great. The needs have continued to expand. And we believe that between this date and Christmas Eve, we'll have served 33,000 people in this region because of this process of ringing the bell. So I want to thank you for coming out today. This is an opportunity for us to sort of go back to our roots, go back to the streets, if you will. The Salvation Army started collecting on the streets. So we wanted to do that specifically today to just remind us of that process. I want to thank our media sponsors who've already been mentioned today. Thank you for coming out and covering this event. Now, 2010, this year's goal, drum roll please. That's close. This year's goal for this greater community in Washington area is $1,600,000. $1,600,000. You wouldn't think that could come in these kettles, but I'm telling you, it does. And we're asking the community to step up in a real way this year because the need, as you know, continues to grow. Our applications have already started to come in. There is a sense where we plan for those, but there are always some that are not planned and emergency cases that come at the end. So please be generous. When you see a kettle, get engaged, get involved. Don't just put money in it. Ask how you can volunteer. Ask how your group can be involved with the Salvation Army. And we will ask you to be involved in that way. So, it is my privilege and honor to set the beginning and kickoff of the bell ringing campaign this year. So, I'm going to ask the bell ringers behind me to help. We're going to all count down together, starting with 5, going down, just to make sure we're all on the same page. And as the kettles, as you begin to hear the bells ring, the kettle season is open across the greater Washington area. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2,